Yeah, very good morning to you all. What an evening in Prospect here. Found myself some new friends, haven't I, this morning? Got Courtney Sweetman-Kirk alongside me, and we're going to chat the game in a moment. But there are a couple of people I want you to meet first. Courtney can come over as well, because you two got on a plane when?
On Monday.
Monday, because?
We're huge Lionesses fans, and when they won the quarter-final, we just had to be here for the semis.
And how are you feeling about today's game?
Really excited.
And are we confident?
Very confident.
Go and show us your banner. So, Alessia Russo, if you're watching from your hotel, there we are. There's a worthy home of the shirt. And we met these two people. They got on a plane on Monday. You got on a plane on Thursday to be here from Sunderland. How come?
We won a competition. 2 weeks' notice to fly to Australia.
2 weeks' notice to fly to Australia. Oh, my goodness. And how are you feeling?
Oh, can't believe it. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And
really.
you're both massive Lioness fans, are you?
Totally.
Absolutely.
All the time. Yeah, watch it all the time in the pubs and everything like that. Brilliant.
And you're from Sunderland, so I'm guessing you're going to be supporting Lucy Bronze today.
Totally. All the time. All day long.
Wow.
All day long.
Wow, amazing. So you arrived...
Friday night.
Friday night. So you don't even know what day it is yet, do you? We've all been there, Courtney, haven't we?
I still have not got it.
Amazing. Are we all feeling confident?
Yes, totally, totally. They're going to smash it at the park.
Oh, well, I mean, we'll have a final word to the fans in a minute. But, Courtney, you've been around this camp the last few weeks. Can you quite believe you're standing here at a World Cup final?
No, unbelievable. I think especially in the earlier stages as well, I think we can't get away from the fact maybe the performances weren't what we expected, so we didn't know if we'd be here watching the Lionesses, but they've gone from strength to strength. I'm so proud of all the girls, and you know, it's one step. It's a big step, but it's just one step, and yeah, it's history making as it is.
You spoke to Millie Bright and Serena Vikman this week. We sat down with them at a press conference yesterday. Just so calm. And I know coaches and players say it every time, and you probably rolled it out to us on a few occasions in your former life as a player. Oh, it's just one more game. But you really get the sense it is with them, no matter that they could be history makers at the end of the evening.
Yeah, I think the great thing about this squad is obviously the Euros is massive. Yes, the World Cup is a step up, but they've done it at home at Wembley. It doesn't get a lot bigger than that. And obviously a lot of players play in the Champions League regularly, Champions League finals, so they've got that big game experience. And you know, I said to Millie yesterday, if you let yourself dream yet, how often are you having to pull your focus back? And she said, look, don't get me wrong, it's difficult. The little girl inside you wants to dream, but we've got a job to do, so the focus is certainly there.
Your predictions have been spot on. I asked you yesterday, and you said I won't give you a prediction till today, because you said you have to wake up and kind of feel it in your tummy. So how were we feeling when we sat down for breakfast this morning? Or were you too sick with nerves to have breakfast?
No, I was feeling good. I had my usual coffee at my coffee spot that I found back in Sydney. But yeah, I'm feeling calm. Going to win it in extra time. I'm going really specific with this one. 2-2 after full time. We're going to win it 3-2 in extra time.
If it happens, you're doing my lottery numbers next week, Courtney. I guess the big question with personnel is, does Lauren James start? Because you can't imagine her changing anybody else from this team. Now she's found this formula that seems to work for England.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, this game probably suits Ella Toone in the fact that Lauren James likes to play in pockets, but because of the way Spain play, it's about arriving in the pockets at the right time, which Ella Toone does really well. We saw that with the goal, right place, right time. I think if the game goes on, you need an impact. Who better to bring on than Lauren James? Maybe she's the one that scores in extra time, that third goal, redemption goal maybe. I don't know. I'm not going that specific, but...
That would be quite a storyline, and there have been a few people that have murmured that maybe she does get that winner.
Yeah, I mean, look, it'd be great for her. Look, she's made a mistake. We can't get away from that. But, you know, she's a 21-year-old kid. She's had to do that on the world stage. And, yeah, hopefully she redeems herself.
Well, we've got one person over here especially that's hoping Alessia scores today, haven't we? Her and Lauren Hemp have just come up, and they've just had a bit of time together, I guess, and they've found a way to play with each other. In so much talk before this World Cup, would it be Russo, would it be Rachel Daly, and it's actually turned out to be Hemp and Russo with 3 goals each. So that partnership is going to be absolutely key today. I mean, that no-look pass to set up Russo a few days ago was sublime, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I think sometimes you get that with teammates where you don't know why, but you just click. They've obviously got that. I think they complement each other really well. I think Alessia Russo, she's strong, she's powerful. Obviously, Lauren Hemp's got that raw speed, and they just seem to work off each other really well. So, yeah, hopefully we see more of that combination tonight.
And a word on Serena Vikman, who she's just
I'm obsessed, by the way. I'm obsessed with the...
completely obsessed with Serena Vikman. She's just just so calm
Yeah.
under all circumstances. She never, I mean, apart from the Nigeria game, she did say that aged her and her heart rate was going through the roof, as we all were, I'm sure, behind us. She's been so impressive. She's had quite a lot to deal with, hasn't she? You come to a major tournament without your captain and without your top scorer, Beth Mead, who you're going to hear from in the next quarter of an hour or so. Without Fran Kirby, you then think you've lost Kira Walsh. The current captain hasn't played since March. And even she said she's had so much to deal with.
Yeah.
But England have got themselves to a final, and it's in part all huge credit to what she's done.
Yeah, I think another thing as well, we've only had a 1 year turnaround from the Euros. You've also had 2 players retire in that time. So the squad has needed a revamp very quickly. But yeah, I just think that the charisma she's got about her, the way she conducts herself, she's so calm. I think the positive is she's obviously been in a World Cup final with the Netherlands, so she's got that experience, the coolness, the calmness, 100 caps more for Netherlands. So I think she's someone that's been there, done there, got the T-shirt.
Well, we wouldn't let any Spain fans join our little pack, did we? We said no, but a word on Spain. What are you expecting? I think, you know, you sort of listened into the press conference yesterday. They arrived at this tournament under a little bit of a cloud. So many of their big stars at home. Millie Bright was asked about it yesterday. Will it feel like you've won the World Cup if you're not facing the best team? What did you make of it all? And what's the motivation for those players out there? Because when you see that picture of the team not celebrating with their coach, that tells you an awful lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it tells a big story. The press conference was spiky, I think was the word I would use. I'm sitting there thinking, oh, there was a lot going on, but I think for those girls, they're doing it for themselves. It's quite evident they're not doing it for the manager, and I think maybe the girls that aren't there haven't been picked for the squad and going through that. It's probably almost a siege mentality of we're going to do this for us, do this for ourselves. So they're still going to be dangerous. Obviously, on the pitch, they're a fantastic team, possession-based, 1 and 2 touch. So it's going to be really tough, and as you say, I agree, it's the 2 best teams in the final.
Right, let's give this lot the last word, shall we? So you go and get some predictions from your side. We'll start with you. Go and give us a score prediction all the way from Cornwall.
3-1 to the Lionesses.
3-1. Now, you've got a bit of an Australian accent, but we're claiming all fans today. What do you think?
2-0 up.
2-0,
Yeah.
going to win. What about you? Go on.
You guys, what are you saying?
3-1.
3-1.
England, obviously.
Amazing.
2-0.
Yeah, and the last word to the people that have flown all the way from Sunderland.
2-1 to England, definitely.
Brilliant. With bronze to score?
Yes, totally, all the time.
Brilliant. Great headdresses. That's worth a look, isn't it? Look at that.
3-1 to England, of course.
Brilliant. Thanks very much for joining us, guys. Thank you, Courtney.
No problem.
As I say, if she's got that prediction right, she's doing all of our lottery tickets on the weekend.
Gail, before I let you go, we need to know more about these headdresses because they're absolutely fantastic. The moving ears are just brilliant. Can you ask them where they got them
I know.
from?
Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Courtney, would you like to put one on?
Look at those.
Come on.
Yes.
I didn't think she was going to say yes. How does it work? No, I'm good. You keep on.
Come on, get one and Gail.
Come on, Gail.
No, Courtney's rocking that look herself. She doesn't need me to help her out.
Those are magnificent. We need to get some of those for us back here in the studio. Great work.
Brilliant.
Well done, folks.
Thanks very much, guys. Thank you.